What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This once again is Scott Border, back for day number 3 of our brand new WizKids HeroClix Marvel unboxing series, this time for Black Panther and the Illuminati. Now, I said before that it's very interesting that they did Black Panther and the Illuminati because Black Panther really had like a hate-hate relationship with the Illuminati. He thought it was such a poor idea for Iron Man, Professor X, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and Namor to all get together and try and decide the fate of humanity secretly on their own without getting anybody else involved. It was their bright idea to send the Hulk into space before he comes back with World War Hulk. That was their idea. It was their idea to go mess with the Beyonder during Secret Wars 2 and mess with a bunch of, historical continuity. This is all of their bright ideas, and a lot of it didn't work. Oh, I didn't say Black Bolt's name. The Inhumans also represented in the original Illuminati. Black Panther is asked to come and be a part of it, but doesn't want anything to do with it until he's really forced into it with no other choice to getting involved with that particular group. But by then, they're just kind of called the Avengers. They were like not even really called the Illuminati anymore. They were just out and clearly making decisions for humanity. The image on the screen behind me, there is Reed Richards. So a little Fantastic Four hit there. That's the extended image of what they used for the cover of the boosters. So small hope that Fantastic Four come back in. I'm not holding my breath. If we have the Illuminati, we probably also have the old Cabal. You had Maximus, kind of counterparts for all of the Illuminati. You know, you had Maximus, you had Dr. Doom. So hoping maybe we see a little Dr. Doom action, possibly, but again, not holding my breath. That being said, what we have had in the set so far has been really, really fun. It's quirky takes on characters, whether it's the Gardener, this is the only Elder that we've pulled, who has a secret hidden click if he's facing anybody with an equipable or any other type of out-of-the-game, sideline cards, ID cards, stuff like that. He gets a little bonus and finds a little secret hidden click. All of the Wakanda characters have been very cool. They have a really interesting shared trait called Wakanda Forever. Gives a little bit of healing, a little bit of attack and damage boost. The street-level characters have been super surprising. The shifting focus on the 3 Electras that we pulled over the first 2 days blew my mind. Really the shining star of the set so far. The set comes out in June. The pre-release starts May 22nd. So without further ado, let's see what you might be playing with at your local comic shop or gaming venue. All right. Haven't really seen many of the Avengers from the out. We got Thor and Hulk on the boosters out here. We've got the Champion. I hope the Champion, if we do pull him, gets the Deadpool core keyword. But who knows? We haven't seen a ton of the Elders. Like I said, we've only seen one, but we see another one here in the Astronomer. One of the lesser known, I would think. The Astronomer, the Trader. There are a lot of Elders that people don't normally talk about. There's Shuri again. We saw her yesterday. Here's an Iron Man, but it looks like maybe that's a Iron Man copy. Can't tell. He only comes in at 50 points. There's Ant-Man. Now, wait a minute. I can't tell. I thought on day 1 that we had Black Ant-Man, but we had Scott Lang Ant-Man. And there's a generic Dora Milaje. So we've seen the generic Midnight Angels. We have not seen the generic Dora Milaje yet, the special force that Black Panther uses to protect Wakanda and the kingdom. All right, let's see. We've already seen Shuri, so I'll set her to the side. She was great. We saw her on day 2. If you haven't seen days 1 and 2, please just pause the video, go back and watch them, and we will still be here waiting for you. That is the wonder of the internet. It's almost as if time just freezes until you, have your morning cup of joe or whatever you need to do before you watch a video, and then you just rejoin us like we never continued without you. All right, let's see. I want to see what this Iron Man's all about. It's got this weird see-through, translucent, glowing blue head. What is going on right now with that? He's got 50 points. He does not have the Avengers team ability. 6 range, 1 target. Take a look at his card real quick. He has the Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, Robot, and Scientist keywords. I am Tony Stark, well, his essence, leadership, but may instead choose a friendly character within range and line of fire if they share a keyword, so they don't have to be adjacent for that, which is nice. Emergency backup copy. When Iron Man is KO'd, you may place a Black Panther and the Illuminati number 18 figure Iron Man from your sideline into your starting area on click number 1 and roll a d6. Deal unavoidable damage to that character equal to half of the result. Protected against Pulse Wave. Each one KO'd scored. Okay, so you just duplicate these 50s back into your starting line, but you do score 50 for your opponent every single time you have one. Outwit with the 6 range, Perplex with the 6 range, plus has that special leadership trait. Actually not a bad dial. Counting this as a generic, the essence of Tony Stark, I guess. Interesting. Did not expect to see that. Maybe I should have. Should I have seen it coming? Let me know in the comments section down below. This Ant-Man that we pulled is Scott Lang Ant-Man. I thought we were going to be seeing a little bit more of the modern day Hood Illuminati. We have seen a couple of figures from it already, so I was expecting maybe Black Ant to be involved, but have not seen him yet. Let's take a look at this generic Dora Milaje here. Looks cool, very familiar to all of us who have read the books or seen the film. We'll take a look at her card here. Wakanda and warrior keywords. Rings in at 40 points. Has the Wakanda Forever trait, which we've seen a lot. When Dora Milaje is KO'd, immediately after resolutions, heal a friendly character 1 click. If that friendly character has the Wakanda keyword, also modify their attack and damage by +1 until the end of your next turn. Another trait, we live to protect the king. Friendly characters with both the Wakanda and ruler keywords can use Mastermind, but only to choose Dora Milaje. They also have willpower, but only if a friendly character with both the Wakanda and ruler keyword is on the map, which Shuri counts as, Black Panther counts as well. Pretty solid dial, some sidestep there, some toughness, close combat expert. Gain some exploit weakness at the end of the dial as well as steel energy. So they can kind of exist on their own. And like I said, 40 points is the cost for them to have these generics all over the field for you. A little bit pricey, but could be worth it in the end, especially if you're getting all the bonuses if you're using them with Black Panther or Shuri. Let's take a look at the Elder that we pulled today, the Astronomer. Like I said, one of the lesser-known Elders. Power Cosmic. He comes in at 75 points, has 11 range. Oh, wow. That is crazy. He looks awesome, too. Woo. He looks really, really, really cool. The Astronomer, I know him best from the Elders hatching a plan to try and kill Galactus. I think they were jealous of Galactus, and he ends up setting the trap for Galactus to try and catch him and try and defeat him. So he's a bit of a planner. Let's see, he's got the Elders of the Universe and Cosmic keywords. Bearer of an Infinity Gem. Astronomer starts the game with any Infinity Gem equipped. Has another trait, I sense a greater challenge. At the beginning of the game, if an opponent's force includes an additional game element, heal Astronomer 1 click past his starting line to click number 0. Current additional game elements are ID cards, equipment, special terrain, and locations. Positioning of all cosmic matter is a special attack power he has. Power, telekinesis at no cost, up to 2 times. What? When he uses it to place a friendly character with the Power Cosmic Team ability or Cosmic keyword, after resolutions, modify that character's defense by +1 until your next turn. Astronomer cannot target the same character more than once this action. Are you kidding me? 2 times free telekinesis and a defense bump. You can see his movement. He's got an 11 attack power. He's got probability control. He's got 11 range, and that comes into play more than his attack. It comes into play when he's doing all this telekinesis, and he's giving, I mean, who needs to make a Power Cosmic figure even stronger? This guy does. Holy crap. Like I said, he's the planner of the group. He's the one that comes up with all their big schemes, or has in the past. Man, that's a really interesting way to build that guy out. And he does look really, really cool. I just want to show him one more time here. He's got that like space monocle there on his eye. He looks great. Oh man, I cannot wait to play this guy. Oof, he is nasty. Oh, surprise of the sets for me so far as the Astronomer. Really, really, really liking him. they're doing a great job with these elders. It's really tough, I think, to translate some of these craziest, kookiest characters in the Marvel cosmos into Clix form, and man, they are doing a great job. Oh, we have a prime, ladies and gentlemen. We have a prime, and it is Sam Wilson, Falcon. So are we going to get Cap Wilson as maybe the main piece? Ooh, we've got Proxima Midnight there. Didn't expect to see her necessarily, although I know that Black Dwarf and the Maw have come out lately. We've got Ao. We've got a S.H.I.E.L.D. diplomat. And we've got a Wakanda scientist who's using the same sculpt as Shuri. Ao, of course, is using a Dora Milaje sculpt. Interested to see what this main set Falcon is going to be. I guess I would think it would probably be Cap Wilson, but not sure. We've gotten a couple of those in recent sets. There's another Falcon, Joaquin Torres, who is out there as well, the Vampire Falcon. Maybe he could be in the main set, and we're getting the throwback Sam Wilson for the Prime. But hey, we got a Prime. So we've gotten one super rare so far, and now we've got a Prime. So very excited about that. Let's start with these generics first. We'll just look at both of them at the same time. We've got the S.H.I.E.L.D. diplomat and the Wakandan scientist. I bet you that we see Everett K. Ross in this set, and I bet you he looks a lot like this guy here. The Wakandan scientist comes in at 15 points. The diplomat comes in at 20 points. Let me get both of their cards and set them to the side. We've got a lot of generics in this set. It seems that yesterday we got an AIM red squad agent. I'm willing to bet we probably get white and blue as well. And with the diplomat, the scientist, the Midnight Angels, the Dora Milaje, we're seeing a lot of different generics, which is always nice. I mean, good variety here. Let's see, we'll look at them both at the same time. The Wakandan scientist has "We will start work right away, my king." Empower, but also affects other friendly characters with the Wakanda keyword within 3 squares. That's a special damage power. The S.H.I.E.L.D. diplomat has a special damage power as well. See, we can all benefit here. Perplex, but only to target friendly characters. When S.H.I.E.L.D. diplomat uses it, you must also choose an opposing character to modify the same combat value by +1 until your next turn. So another one of those, you help yourself, you have to help the enemy. You have to be very strategic with how you deploy that perplex. That being said, that's definitely a character I would take the risk with. Low-pointed character, you're dealing perplex, you just have to choose somebody that doesn't have a shot at your team, and then it doesn't really matter. Just be very choosy when you use that power. Still, very cool. Okay, Io, or Ao. I have always said names wrong. I thought Thanos was Thanos for a very long time until the movies corrected me. So y'all can tell me how to pronounce her name in the comments below. Let's take a look at her here. Little bit of a differentiation from the Dora Milaje sculpt, but not a whole lot. She can be 30 points or 20 points. Take a look at her card. Wakanda and Warrior. Wakanda Forever trait, which we have seen a lot. To save Anika, I will betray Wakanda. And this is that relationship I was speaking about that is very well fleshed out and really awesome to read. Once per game, when Ao is KO'd, if she is 20 points, do not remove her from the game. Instead, after resolutions, place her in the square she last occupied on her starting click. She is now friendly to your opponent's force and loses the Wakanda keyword and can't use the Wakanda Forever trait. So to indicate her ability to disobey direct orders just out of love are shown in that way. Pretty great dial for 30 or 20 points. And there you go. So these named figures are all pretty low costed still, but definitely have really interesting aspects to them that make them stand out from the generics. Let's go with Proxima Midnight next. Didn't quite expect her. Maybe I should have. The Infinity Gauntlet is play. That means Thanos is in play, which means all of the Black Order would be in play as well. Let's see. She rings in at 100 points, has 6 range. Has some improved targeting there. Has the Black Order, Cabal, Minions of Thanos, Assassin, and Cosmic keywords. There's the Cabal keyword. Now, she's going to be playing nice with a lot of figures. Also, the Cull Obsidian. When Proxima Midnight is KO'd by an opposing character's attack after resolutions, deal damage to that character equal to the last amount of damage dealt to Proxima Midnight. This damage cannot be reduced to below 1. It's like an Uber Mystics there. Upon KO. The Spear of Proxima Midnight is a special attack power penetrating psychic blast. When she uses it, a hit character gains immobile until your next turn. So not only is she cutting through your defenses, she's also giving you immobile until your next turn as well. Take a look at that dial. Pretty beefy, 100 points, rings in at 100 points. She looks great. I can't wait to see what other Black Order characters we have in this set, if any. I'm guessing we'll have at least one more. I would say probably Corvus Glaive, but we will see. We will see indeed. Last but not least, our Prime. Didn't expect to pull one. Falcon looks great as always. You know, the only reason that I think it's probably Joaquin Torres as the main set figure is because you have 2 different Red Wings in here. And if you don't know the story of Joaquin Torres, he was captured by the Serpent Society. He was experimented on and was made into like a Falcon-human hybrid. And he's kind of a vampire now because Cap's Red Wing is also a vampire bird, which I didn't know. So I think it's probably going to be Joaquin, but Cap Wilson is always a contender. Let's see, let's take a look at his card. He has a fold-out card. We have the Avengers, Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Shield, and Soldier keywords. My friend Red Wing, at the beginning of the game, generate a Red Wing bystander token, which we saw in the Dyson token pack. Red Wing has, I cannot see what that symbol is, normal size. Captain America and the Falcon is another trait. Energy Shield Deflection. If a friendly character named Captain America is on the map, Falcon has the fist. I'm not sure what that symbol is. Eesh. I've learned from the best. Close combat expert. As close. Help me out, guys. I am blanking on what that symbol is. Can't really tell. There's the inside. There's Red Wing, the vampiric bird. Once per game, when Red Wing would be KO'd, instead it isn't. Protected Pulse Wave. Always by our side at the beginning of your turn, roll a d6. On a 4 to 6, remove an action token from a friendly adjacent character named Falcon or Captain America. Hypersonic speed. I mean, that Red Wing is amazing. You can see his dial there as well. I'm going to try and take a look at this symbol and figure this out, but I don't know that I'm... Maybe my eyesight is going? I don't know. I think it's because of his tiny size, but I'm not too sure. He doesn't have the normal damage symbol. I don't know what that fist means. Tell me in the comment section below. There you go. That is our Prime. And that is both of our boosters for today, day 3, I believe. Man, that flew. That's what happens when you keep on pulling cool characters. I'm super excited for this set. Like I said, the pre-release starts on May the 22nd, so call your local comic store or gaming store. Make sure you stop by your brick-and-mortar friendly neighborhood stores and figure out when their pre-release is going to be so you can get your hands on some of these figures as soon as possible. The set will release early in June. I think it's June the 6th. This, once again, is Scott Porter coming to you from Hyper RPG Studios in Studio City, California. They have an awesome Twitch channel. They have an awesome YouTube channel. They cover board games, video games, pop culture. They have it all. Role-playing games. Tune in, see what they have to offer on any given day, and I promise you will not be disappointed. They also have archived a HeroClix show called Indomitable. That was really, really a ton of fun, and yours truly was involved in it, and I give it my seal of approval. Thank you to WizKids for sending me this awesome brick to share with you guys, and once again, thank you to you all for tuning in. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits.